Come on. Frank, is it? Come on. Right. So, on my shift yesterday, I got given this bag by one of the workers. Everyone was getting a bag. It was a long queue to get into the actual depot. And we got given this bag. I think it's based to say, thanks for doing the Christmas surge and all this. A bit of a morale booster. But yeah, the things in it are a bit questionable. So this is the first thing. It's just literally just a ball. It doesn't even, I thought it would have opened or something. But yeah, it's just a white, I think it's meant to be like a snowball. Maybe a bauble for the tree, I don't know. So yeah, that's that. This is quite useful actually. Little scraper for your car. I don't use them though because I'm not sure whether it damages the windscreen or whatever. This is pretty cool actually. So it's a waterproof phone holder, which is quite cool. But the fact that we drive around in cars means this is basically a little bit worthless. I probably if you go snorkeling or something, this will come in handy, but not when you're delivering from Amazon Flex from a car. If you were on a motorbike or something, then yeah, fair enough. Some tissues, in case you get a cold, I guess. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's meant to just be like a gel pack. It's got loads of these little balls in. On the back it says, whether using hot or cold, it is advisable that the gel pack is wrapped in a cloth before use so that the pack is not too hot or cold. I think it's just a hot or cold pack. Whether it's to warm your hands up or whether it's when if you get an injury or whatever. And then just some tissue paper. But yeah, that's it. So you've got tissue, some weird bauble thing, like keyring bauble thing, an ice scraper, a hot and cold pack, and a waterproof phone holder. And the bag it comes in, which isn't very good quality, but you wouldn't expect that anyway. So yeah, that's what they've given you. So I feel like a lot of other places would offer something different, but my depot gave me that. So another thing, I got a comment on one of my YouTube videos. It was for I completed a midday Amazon Flex UK shift. That one's doing pretty well at the moment, and I appreciate everyone watching that video. So this is the comment. Amazon Flex is a dirty way for Amazon to avoid paying their own drivers overtime rates, or God forbid, take on more employees. I think it's very unprofessional of them to effectively allow randomers to deliver potentially high value goods, and if a person turned up at my front door wearing a camera mounted to his chest, I'd be writing a complaint to Amazon. Not cool and not professional, turning Amazon into Deliveroo whilst keeping real courier jobs at minimum wage. I know everyone needs money and we all love ourselves an Amazon bargain with free next day delivery, but knowing how this affects full-time drivers is just plain wrong. Now I think he's missing the point here. What makes a delivery driver, and what makes a delivery driver? Like Amazon Flex delivery drivers are delivery drivers, so for him to have a pop at randomers delivering his parcel, it's not randomers, it's literally delivery drivers. You can say that about anything. If you go to the doctors and go to get a prescription, I'm not going to let any random person give me a prescription. Well, it's a doctor. And it's the same with Amazon Flex drivers. It's not a random person, it's literally someone delivering your parcel. Amazon have all the credentials, have the driving license plates, everything. It's not a random person. It's not as if you've just rocked up to the depot one day, picked up a load of parcels, and then you're just kind of finding your way around wherever you're going and just dropping the parcels off. No, it's not like that. Also, about the camera mounted to your chest, I literally blur out people's faces. I don't put anyone's faces in my videos, and I don't put anyone's address in my videos. It's literally just filming my experience. I'm not trying to get anyone into trouble or show in people's houses or show people's faces or anything like that. It's literally just my experience living with Amazon Flex. And also, couriers can literally do Amazon Flex if they want to. If Amazon Flex ends up being more money, then why wouldn't you just do that? It's not as if you decide to become a courier and that's your job for life. You can literally decide to leave that job, like any job, if it's not paying enough, and you can go and do something else, like Amazon Flex if it works for you. But yeah, I just thought that comment was a little bit ignorant. I'm not sure what his purpose was in posting it. It rattled me a little bit. Sorry to that person who commented, but I'll continue to film my Amazon Flex shifts, and Amazon Flex drivers are literally delivery drivers, so chill out. Onto something a bit more, I say light-hearted, it's not really light-hearted, but my wall has been black for I don't know how long, right? And we now want to change the colour. So, turn the light on. We've got a couple of colours here, so we're going to make it a bit more like eerie in the office, because my black wall is just, yeah, it's just a bit, I don't know, I'm just getting a bit bored of it. And these are pretty much all the same colour, but just different shades. And the idea is we're going to make it like, so the colour of these three walls, where the window is, where my office wall is, and this wall is going to be this colour, one of these colours. And then we're going to have like greens and like sort of tan wood, maybe like very light wood, and yeah, just make it a little bit more eerie and nice and a bit more inviting, because it you know, in the evenings when I'm just staring at my computer editing a video or something and I'm just looking at a black wall for hours, it's just not very nice. So right, what else can I say that's interesting to bulk this video out a bit? Oh yeah, I've been going to the gym like in the mornings, which has been pretty cool, because I've realised that every day, right, I get up at like 8-9 o'clock, right, log on for work, and I end up just not going to the gym in the day, because it's just something that's quite daunting. It just kind of lingers over me. It gets to like 8 o'clock, you know, I haven't managed to get an Amazon shift, and then I don't end up going to, well, and then I end up going to the gym, and then it's not a very good session because I'm a bit tired. So what I've done is I've said to myself, right, if I don't go to the gym in the morning, if I don't go to the gym in the morning, then I'm not allowed to do an Amazon shift in the evening, because I have to go to the gym in the evening because I missed the morning. So literally, if I don't wake up and go to the gym, I don't get paid. So simple as that. And it's working out pretty well. This is only my second day. I feel good. I feel like this thing's not lingering over me all day. I actually haven't got a shift for tonight. I've got one for this afternoon, because they've been putting up shifts for like 3:15 or quarter to 3, 3:15 until 5:45, something like that, like 2.5 hours shifts for £55.50. And I would much rather do those sorts of shifts, like 3.5 hour shifts. They absolutely take the mick. Like, they really do take the mick. They send you miles away and they give you like 40-50 parcels, and I just can't be bothered for it. They really grind you down. They really use you as much as they can for those 3.5 hours. For a 3-hour one, they're okay. However, when a 2.5 hour one comes up for like £55.50, which is about, you know, the semi-surge price of a 3-hour, I prefer to do that, because I'd rather work for less time for around about the same amount of money, because you're talking about 4 or 5 quid difference, like in take home, but then I get to get home half hour earlier and I do less work. So I prefer 2.5 hour shifts. The other day, actually, it was actually on Friday. So when Storm Dara came through, I think people were just cancelling shifts because they just didn't want to go out and work. I seized the opportunity and I went out and worked on that Friday, and I did 2.5 hours for 70 quid. And I only ended up working, so from when I left my home to then coming back, walking through the door, I was gone for 1 hour and 45 minutes. And in that time, I went to the depot, picked up the parcels, delivered the parcels, and drove home in 1 hour and 45 minutes for 70 quid, which is what, like, I think it worked out like 40 quid an hour, something like that. So that's probably one of my better shifts. And I actually ended up, with all the deductions, it was like 52 quid take home from 1 hour and 45 minutes. So it's weird, isn't it? Like, these shifts that you can get, like, are so worth it, but you just got to be proactive and want to do it. And sometimes the good shifts do come through, and they are really good when they do. Also, right, so I'm not sure if my desk is messy or not, you'll be the judge of that, but, well, a little bit. I've reset up my microphone again, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording some like sort of talking head videos where I'm going to sort of set the camera up like here, right? And then I'm going to have the microphone out, and yeah, I'm just basically going to talk about like stuff that helps people. I feel like I can, you know, when I start like kind of what I'm doing now, like I'm kind of waffling a little bit, but I feel like it's stuff that's quite interesting and beneficial. And if I actually had a structure and I got some bullet points and spoke about an actual topic, Like there's a couple of topics that I've actually thought of already that I think will be quite useful to touch on, because I feel like I've got, you know, some actual experience in those sorts of topics. So one topic would be discipline, like how to be disciplined in things, and just making sure you're not spending so much time on your phone, and you know, you're getting stuff done, and all the little things that I've sort of implemented to make sure that I stay on track with things and everything like that. I'm very much in that transition phase where I'm trying to become more disciplined. So you get all these like gurus on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, like talking about like, oh yeah, you know, you've got to wake up at 4 a.m, you've got to have a cold shower, you've got to gratify yourself in the mirror and all these things. Is that the right word, gratify? I think a realistic approach to being disciplined will be a lot more helpful to people, especially people who watch my videos, because the demographic of my videos is predominantly male. It's a predominantly male audience, and it's people that are between like 25 and 45, and yeah, a couple who are a bit older. So it's that sort of demographic that I want to target these things at, like these sorts of topics. Yeah, like building confidence as well. Like I've built a lot of confidence the last couple of years actually. Like I used to be a very unconfident person, like massive time. Even recently, you know, I've stood up in front of 55 people and did my wedding speech, and I feel like I did really, really well. I didn't even realize anyone was even watching me, because I was just so in the zone. I wasn't like nervous at all or anything like that. I was confident. I felt like I belonged in that moment. And yeah, I'll get into it a little bit more in a different video, but yeah, it's just little things like that I've kind of experienced that I feel like would really help other people sort of do themselves. Also as well, like mental toughness. I'm not sure if I can touch on that. Overcoming imposter syndrome. Now I feel like I can really get into that, because I still feel kind of a little bit like an imposter on YouTube and stuff with mine and Mike's business as well. Like I've got massive imposter syndrome with that. I know I can make a good video, but at the same time, it's like I don't know whether I can make I know I can make a good video, but I still feel weird about charging people for it, because I know I should be charging people for it, and we are pretty much below the usual price that people would charge for those services. So it's not as if we're overcharging, but at the same time, I still feel like, right, well, you know, the effort I put into it, like I've got this, you know, it's like I've managed to develop the skills now to do things quite quickly on editing. But at the same time, because it takes me quick, it doesn't mean I should be paid less, because it's taken me years to develop those skills in order to edit quicker. So I should really be compensated for learning those skills over the amount of years that I have. I'm looking forward to getting that set up. I want to get like a bank of videos, and maybe like, you know, in my head, I'm thinking like, right, we could do like one video a week where I talk about a topic, and it'll be like every Wednesday at 6 p.m. or something like that. Like it'll just be a weekly thing that you know that's coming. Oh, Tom's going to talk about something that may or may not help me. And if the title isn't applicable to you, then obviously you don't have to watch it. But there will be videos that will come out that you will relate to. I guarantee that. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, because there will be videos coming up that will definitely help you in the future. And yeah, I really hope that I can give my input on that. Just a very realistic approach, not all these polished guru sort of things that, you know, you're obviously not going to do. A real life person in a real life job, in a real life moment, talking about things that will actually benefit you and help you on a realistic level. And that is what I want to do. Yes, that's that. And also I'm still going to be doing the Amazon Flex videos. I'm still going to be doing I want to start doing day in the life videos again, because I do kind of enjoy editing those, and it's good practice for me as well, just using the camera and stuff. So I do like doing those. Obviously, if you don't want to watch that, don't watch it. It's fine. I don't mind. I just like doing it for myself. Anyway, I'll stop waffling now. You get back to your day. I guess stay along with me for the journey, and I'm very, very sure that I will be able to help you along your journey as well. So catch you in the next one.